Welcome back everyone to another Invincible Guarding the Globe game video. Today's video is not what I promised. I said I was going to do the Lizard or King Lizard Cecil's Cecil's event, sorry, nightmare. Um, but this morning when I woke up, as you can see right here, last updated 3 hours ago, they released the latest patch note version 2.6, but with it, we got a surprise new hero or new character to the roster. So, Seance Dog. Seance Dog has been added into the game today, along with some very, very needed improvements into the game. And I'm just happy to go over it right now. So, let's check it out. So, yeah, patch notes 2.6, Seance Dog. So, new content, right? So the new content is new GTA case files. So now we have Adam Eve, Black Samson, Titan, and Conquest's GTA case files. The new hero, Seance Dog. You can now redeem him using your comic book pages starting from version 2.6. Comic book pages, comic book pages and currencies will no longer be rewards in the GTA case files. Players can find and claim new copies of Seance Dog directly from the GTA case files. So we'll check that one out. It's a bit confusing because before it's saying you can't earn it from GDA case files, but then it says afterwards you can still find and claim new copies of Saints Dog directly from the GDA case files. We'll check it out. Uh, but that one might be a little confusing. So new quality of life changes. The auto progression button added in Cecil's Nightmare campaign and GDA case files. This is the main part I was really excited about. I don't know if you were like me and you would just at some point just not want to sit there and constantly spam Cecil's Nightmare, your campaign, or even your case file just to progress through it, and you really wish there was an auto button. Now they finally added it in. You could just set it and forget it until your characters can either no longer do it or until they finish the entire thing. So that's really nice. You have the claim all button added to event missions. Awesome. No more like how I was in my last video for King Lizard. Just having the cut for when I was done grabbing all the rewards. Now I can just hit one button and it collects all of it for me. So that's awesome. Replay the main campaign's narrative in case you really want to, or in case you already finished everything. Favorite hero button added. An extra GTA Ops slot added. I really love that one. More rewards. Hero auto rank now takes filters into account. GTA case or GTA Ops restart all check box system added. So restart all. That's nice. GTA Pass claiming rewards slider added, and then some balancing changes. So they fixed up Battle Beast, who's apparently his wounds would still not do what it was supposed to do. It would just give him the healing. So it makes him a little stronger. Darkwing 2 got a buff, a much needed buff, by just getting added to the by just getting added to Guardians of the Globe by having the new tag, because he is a Guardians of the Globe. Black Samson, same thing, got the original Guardians of the Globe tag. Cecil himself got some much needed buffs. His main ability now does more damage with a higher stun chance and has a reduced cooldown. Synergy from level 5, he gains 5% defense per GDA ally. So the more agents you bring, the tougher he gets, as stated right there, which means it'll do more damage for his main ability because it scales off of his defense. And then you have his passive will now apply healing to all characters. Also, it will add a critical chance buff to all allies. Bulletproof got a bunch of buffs, same for shrinking rate. So as stated, they were both like the GDA's DPS characters, and so they both got health increases along with damage increases. So Bulletproof got critical damage was highly increased at all levels. His passive 1 trigger condition was changed from a 7 to needing 6 criticals, and then his increased duration of buffs to all levels, and then shrinking rate, I already stated, so more health, more defense. Her main ability, defense reduction, lasts longer, so from 3 seconds to 4 seconds, scaling up to 6, and her synergy, new trigger condition, will now activate for each Guardians of the Globe ally instead of each attacker in the enemy team. Pretty huge. So already more synergy with Cecil. So Engstrom also got a buff along with the Mauler twins. So this is gonna just increase the team if you had with Maulers. So Mauler teams are demanding. So Levy just got meaner. So stat HP went up. So from 2101 2901 to 3001. His main ability is skill up, scaling improved. His synergy increased at all levels, and his passive 2 insta kill chance increased at all levels. Wound damage scaling increased scaling. And then the Mauler twins, of course, they both got a buff. So, as it says, we know there are some Mauler fans out there. Even if they are super strong already, we encourage you testing them out with another increase. So main ability, base damage scaling increase, burn damage scaling increase, defense break increase at all levels. That is a lot of increases. Synergy increased at all levels, and then so this one is the whoa, that keeps doing that. Okay, that I just can't highlight. Understood. I don't know why it does that. So I believe this one is the ranged Mauler, and then the original, of course, is the melee one. So both clones must keep up and improve their capabilities, so you never know who is the real one. Smart. So let's see. Yeah, melee Mauler. So you got more health than the other one because it is the melee one. He's up close. Synergy buffed both physical and attack defenses, so we gotta check that out. Now the HP trigger scales up to 24%. Bounce back scaling improved. Now the healing scales up to 20%. Cooldown also changes with the skill up, going down to 8 seconds. Green Ghost, War Woman, Aquarius, and Russ Livingston, so they buffed up the original Guardians of the Globe just to make them a whole lot better because the synergies were pretty weak. So Green Ghost got a longer stun at all later levels. Uh, Buff scaling, cooldown reduced with skill level up down to 30 seconds, and her cooldown is shorter for her second passive. HP trigger now scales up to 25% or 25%. War Woman got another buff. It's just a lot. I'm sorry. Um, we made her strong, but we needed to add some final touches. So she got an increased scaling, buff duration increased, and increased stun time scaling, increased damage at all levels. Just more damage for her DPS. Aquarius, of course. Aquarius is our favorite rare hero, and he is super useful. I almost said powerful, but he must be with his partners too. So boosted at all levels, pretty simple buff. And then Russ Livingston, he's an amazing invader, especially when playing alongside them. That's why we think he deserves a spot in the meta. So synergy, lifesteal slightly boosted, passive 1, confusion duration increased at all levels, and passive 2 now heals all allies, but the healing has been reduced. I'm not going to go over the rest because it is a lot. Um, and I don't want to make a super long video for you guys. I just want to get in there and showcase everything to you. So here are the issues that they've fixed for the heroes, battle system, the UI, and the miscellaneous stuff. So just take, a chance if you really want to. Just stop right here in the video, read through it real quick, or you can visit the page yourself. Just check out their Twitter, or I guess I maybe could link it down below. I'll see if I remember to do it, sir. But final thing would be reward code, right? Everyone always wants reward codes. So here we have reward code for Seance, right? So we're just gonna quickly copy Seance. And then we're going to cut over to the website that you need to do for the code redeems, right? So let me just cut to that part right now. So we are back. So this is the website. It is the redeem.invincible.ubisoft.barcelona. Um, but whenever they release new reward codes, you pretty much head on over to this website. You will put in a reward code where it says reward code, and then your validation code will always be from your game. So what you're going to do is you log in. You're going to go to the top left where it shows your level. Click on that or tap on that if you're on your phone. And then from there, it'll show you a pop-up. That pop-up is your profile. And at the very bottom of the first tab of your profile, you will see a blue button that says generate. What you're going to do is you're going to tap on that button. It's going to generate you a validation code. The validation code, I believe it lasts for 15, maybe 30 minutes. And what you do is you're going to pretty much just copy it. Most of the time, it'll copy it for you to your clipboard. Then you're going to just close the app, head onto the website that you see right here. You're going to paste your validation code into where it says validation code. And so this is mine right now. And then you're just going to redeem the code. And then boom. So the code's been redeemed. All right. So from there, you just, this is why I say you close the game, because then when you reopen the game, you will get your reward code. It does not close, or it doesn't give you the rewards if you don't close the app. So just make sure you do that portion in case you get confused and you go back to the game and you just see like, oh, it didn't give me anything. It will just reload your game. And we're back. So Once you load into the game, this is pretty much the reward from the reward code Seance that we just put in right now. So it is 500 free gems. So go on ahead, do the process I just mentioned, and you will get yourself a free 500 gems. So now that that's been collected, we can go on to check out all of the new stuff. So right now, Seance Dog is right here. So let's head on to the store because he is not in the shop, right? You would think he is. They got some offers right here too. King Lizard, if you really want to or have the money. But you're gonna head on over to Event Deals, and Seance Dog is right here, right? So it's just gonna cost you one comic book page. So let's just buy him right now because I think I have like 3 or 4. So Seance Dog, there we go. He's an elite character, a support. Base HP is 4.6 thousand. His attack is 1.94 thousand, and his defense is 784.16. His base overall power stat is 1.94 thousand. He is a Earth's Defender character, so takes 20% more damage from criminals, but he does 20% more damage to worlds beyond. His speed is medium. His tags are not of this earth, ranged, and flying, and he is a ranged character. So his hero dossier reads, uh, there were sightings of this guy a while back, but those reports turned out to be false. He's not real, he's just a comic book character. Grayson reads his comics. Seance Dog is some kind of dog sorcerer who protects this realm from, I don't know, other magic crap. Why am I even wasting my time with this? So that's Cecil's note on him. Right, so we're going to quickly just go on back. And now that we have Seance Dog, just filter quickly to Earth's Defenders. And let's grab him right here. Awesome. And let's check out his abilities. Oh, and this is the new favorite button, right? So favorite hero. You can mark your favorite heroes so they appear first in your roster. This also prevents them from being used to rank up other heroes. That is awesome, right? So you can now just favorite your heroes. Actually, can you do multiple? Let me see. One. Oh, you can. Okay, that's actually pretty huge. Now you don't run into the issue of them being consumed by the rank all button. Actually, we'll just favorite him real quick. So, Seance Dog, right? Immediately go on over to his skills and let's check it out. So, Seance Field. Seance Dog creates an area of effect ground, or whatever. Read that right? Seance Dog creates an area of effect around, I said ground, around the ally with the lowest HP for 5 seconds, healing allies inside for up to 12% of his max HP, while also dealing 130% of his base attack damage to enemies. Cooldown is 18 seconds, and at max level, it's still 5 seconds, but the healing increases to 22% of his max HP, while also dealing 225% of his base attack damage to enemies and stunning them for 4 seconds. Cooldown is still 18 seconds, not bad. Spectral Safeguard, his passive ability. When fighting alongside a not of this earth character, Seance Dog's healing also provides shields equal to 30% of his healing amount for 20 seconds. And at level 10, the shield goes up to 15% of his healing amount for 20 seconds. And additionally, at the start of the wave, Seance Dog heals all flying allies for 60% of his defense. It's a lot of healing from this character. Spectral Bond. Third ability, at the start of the battle, Seance Dog forms a spectral bond with the ally who has the highest max HP. 25% of the healing provided by Seance Dog is also applied to the bonded ally. Once per battle, if the bonded ally falls below 10% health, Seance Dog makes them immune to all damage for 2 seconds. And then at level 10, the percentage for the first one goes up to 70% of the healing provided, and the ally threshold is still 10% health, but the immunity to all damage goes up to 3.5 seconds and increases his healing effect by 20% for 7 seconds. Ghostly Aid, his fourth ability. When a debuff is applied to the bonded ally, Seance Dog becomes invisible for 3 seconds and casts a spell that heals up to 3 different allies for 40% of his defense each. Wow, 7-second cooldown. And his 10th ability, or 10th level for his fourth ability, it goes up from, what was it? So 3 seconds to 4 seconds. Three different allies still, but the healing goes up to 140% of his defense each, and also grants them a 50% defense boost for 6 seconds with a cooldown of 7 seconds. So Seance Dog is looking like a very, very um, nice and strong healer with a lot of synergies. Um, I don't know if this can maybe outperform Robot's healing because I know Robot is probably like like the biggest, I guess, heal bot, right? In the game. Like after him would be Adam Eve. That's the next best one. But Samsung is looking pretty alright, honestly. Um, not of his Earth characters though. So let's see real quick. There's quite a few. Um, yeah, honestly, if you pair him with any of these characters right here, so Adam, you got Universa, Battle Beast, Shapesmith, Kid Omni-Man, Damien Darkblood, and you have Martian Man. Any of them will instantly give him the extra buff, but I think he's pretty alright. And just having a purely dedicated healer is never a bad thing, honestly. Even if you don't have them on, the rest of the abilities make up for it. So he's honestly really good. All right, but let's check out the rest of the stuff before this video drags on any longer. So let's go in and see what they meant by the GTA case files. So we have 4 new additions, right? So we have Adam Eve, Conquest, Titan, and Black Samson. Now, what exactly did they mean by you can no longer get comic book pages from it? Oh, that's what they meant. Huh. So instead of comic book pages that we used to get from doing this, you can now just outright get Seance Dog, it seems. Or unless that's because this is the final stage. Let's see here. So, yeah, you can just get Seance Dog without needing comic book pages. So I guess if you had grinded up the GTA case files beforehand, before doing or before waiting until this had Seance Log had come out, because we all had speculation when this happened, right? Comic book pages, it had to be related to Seance Log. If you farmed it up better than I did, you probably already have enough to just go outright buy him without needing to just grind through the GTA case files right now. So like right now I should have 3, so I could probably buy 1 more. Oh, I had 4. 5? 6? Okay, I had 5 comic book pages. Nice. Really wish I had more. But let's see. Collect as many comic book pages as you can to unlock a unique new hero coming soon, but who could it be? So this is the old text for when they first came out. I guess you can't grab these anymore. So if you farmed them up, you were just able to spam this right now and just get as many as you wanted. If you didn't, then you're limited to whatever they can offer you in the GDA case files, which honestly doesn't feel limiting because it is quite a lot. And as you probably peeked at it real quick, you saw that I'm getting in Elite Plus. No, it wasn't in this one. Yeah, Elite Plus at stage 60 for the hardcore mode. Basic Elite for normal mode. I wonder if that's for all of them. Let me see. Elite Plus at the end. Oh, this one doesn't give me Seance Dog. Maybe it does, and it's just not showing it there. It's hopefully a visual glitch. I mean, these are the new ones, so it might just be a visual glitch. If not, that will need to get fixed. Okay, but it seems like if your character is, at the very least, not a Rexplode's GDA case file, or Black Samson's, question mark? Yeah, so for GDA case files, if the character is an elite, then you will receive the Elite Plus version of Seance Dog when you complete stage 60 of their case file. If they are a rare character like Rexplode and Black Samson, you will only receive the Elite version throughout the entirety whenever you reach his milestone, which is it's twice. So there's that. It might increase at hardcore mode. I don't have Rexplode at hardcore mode. I'm very close. I'm still missing his level ups. But yeah, I just need to level him up. And I should no, I need to rank him up. He needs to be Omnitum Plus. But that is the case files, the new hero that honestly just popped up out of nowhere. I don't think any of us really expected it. And the new updates. Oh, and I guess we'll quickly check out. I mean, since I'm here, we'll quickly check out. Let's do battle base real quick. The new auto progression system, right? So, who are you? What are you doing here? I am battle base. I'm looking for a worthy fight. Will you be it? There's only one way to find out. So I've never done his case file, as you can see, but they did say in the update, right, or in the patch notes, that they added in a new feature so you can just hit auto and the game will progress uh, the case file, campaign, and Sequel's Nightmare for you without you needing to do anything. So a set it and forget it. Not bad, but let us see what you can really do. So let's do skip. Okay, so you just check the little mark right there and it'll automatically start doing it for you. Right? Let's do one more to see. I'm not going to touch it. Hand is off the mouse. And it does go for you. That is amazing. Okay. Yeah, I'll just be easily farming up everything that I need now because it did, as much as I love the game, it did get a little like tedious and time consuming having like check back like every maybe 10 to 15 seconds to see, okay, my team finished or about to finish, restart, restart, restart until the game either crashed on me or I just wanted to do something else on my phone. So yeah, I mean, that's an amazing addition right there. It actually might just keep me on there even longer. But I think for the most part, let me check real quick that I got everything done. Uh, oh, my boost ended. Funny. But let me just quickly check to make sure that I got everything covered for you guys before we call it there. And like I said, I know I promised this video was going to be the King Lizard Cecil's Nightmare, which I actually have not done yet, so I will show you just in case. But I haven't touched it. I've been saving it. Uh, I mean, he didn't even get far. I don't think I'm gonna get that far with him. Sorry, I'm trying to pull up the patch notes on my phone just to try and make sure I got everything right here. So auto button, correct. Claim all button from the GTA Ops or the checkbox. So GTA Ops. Oh yeah, I forgot this new one right here. This lock can only. Okay, so there's in the GTA Ops. So when you first hit the game, if you're brand new to the game, you will have one, two, three, four. I want to say it's five. Yeah, you have five slots. I believe the sixth one you have to purchase with gems. The fifth one you unlock. So it looks like the seventh one will also require you to use gems. I got 7K, so I'll just drop it in there. And then we'll grab this. If it'll let me. Training gain, come on. Load up. Okay, cool. Yeah, just play again. Oh, nice. He's there because he's my favorited. Oh, that is amazing. Yeah, I like that. Um, let's quickly see. So I don't see a check all button, but I guess I will start up a different opt. What do I need? I guess I'll go with Reanimate Rampage. It's not bad. Yeah, why not? I will not. Actually, I will rank this up. If I'm going to be using it now, I will just rank it up. Because I've been hoarding a lot of currency ever since they increased the level cap for these to 30 rather than 20. And as you can see, I haven't progressed that much. So I got my training gain 23. This is heavy 23. And that's about it. It gets pretty expensive. But I guess that's practically everything. I don't see what they were talking about for the claim all button. Oh no, sorry, I'm looking at event missions. So there's nothing right there. Um, unless I missed it. Maybe. No. So, from pages to reality, somehow, Grayson's favorite comic book character, Seance Dog, is available for recruitment through the GTA case files. I say somehow because he's not a real hero, but as a GTA boss, I make decisions to serve the greater good, and if that means bringing a fictional character into the fold to help protect this planet, then so be it. So you can now exchange comic book pages for Seance Dog. From now on, the only way to obtain Seance Dog will be directly through the GTA case files. So, yeah. And then he's just going to be under event deals. I don't have any more. I had 5. Oh well. But that's practically everything for the video. I don't see anything else that I'm really missing. Looking back, besides the restart all checkbox system and pass claim reward slider. I mean, there's a couple of changes to the characters, but yeah. So next video will be the King Lizard, Cecil's Nightmare with the brand new, just autoplay button. Oh, and I guess this wasn't really in the patch note. This is probably from before, but there is the new artifact. So the vitals pad, a tablet used to check vitals at the GDA medical bay, increased healing effect received by 20%. So already great for Seance Dog, right? Seance Dog can use this, the medkit, the GDA healing gel, all of it. Actually, that's practically all this is. Yeah, this is all just healing stuff. This is amazing. But that's everything I got for you guys today. I'll try keeping it short, but yeah, just make sure you check out down below for the reward code if you still need it, along with the link to the page that you can use to redeem your reward code. Don't forget the process that I mentioned earlier. So for your validation code, on the main page, top left, click level, your player profile at the bottom, blue code, generate your code. It should automatically copy it to your clipboard, and it should last you for about 15 to 30 minutes. Just paste it under validation code, slap in the reward code Seance for 500 free gems, and yeah. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoy the brand new update. I certainly will be right after this. And I just want to say thank you again for watching. And leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment down below with any questions you guys might have about the game or anything else. I do my best to go through, read all the questions you guys have in the comments, and answer them to the best of my ability. And please subscribe if you want to see more. It really motivates me to make more videos for you guys. But for the most part, that's all I have for you today. Look out for the next video, which will be on King Lizard. And then after that, I got a couple of other ideas. I hope you guys really enjoy. But just want to say thanks again. And I hope to see you in the next one. Till then, take care and see you later.